450 highlights. So here's RedBud 450 class. The big story coming in, Jett Lawrence is here, but not racing. A thumb injury during the week.
Said it once, saying it again. I think it's awesome that he is here, shows his commitment to the sport and his fans. Just having surgery like that. Good on you, brother.
Yeah, a lot of injured riders do not come into the races. Here is 450 Moto 1. Start goes to Hunter Lawrence.
Yeah, great start by Hunter Lawrence, and I thought that Aaron Plessinger was going to slip up the inside. Almost did, just couldn't make it happen. I think if he was just on the wrong side.
And then first lap, Dylan Ferrandis, Phil Nicoletti.
Feel bad for Phil, I mean both guys, but especially Phil, just over there minding his own P's and Q's, and then next thing you know, he just gets wiped out by Dylan Ferrandis, but Dylan Ferrandis had help on that. That's how that occurred.
Yeah, he got pushed down. Now Sexton going after Plessinger for second.
Yeah, makes a nice pass around Aaron Plessinger to the outside, getting into that number 2 position.
And then another battle here, Justin Cooper around Plessinger.
We've been talking about this pass.
Wow.
How impressive that was. Well, number one, Justin, how he was able to do that. Justin Cooper's so light, and that YZ 450, it has plenty of HP.
And then Hunter Lawrence down hard while leading.
Think of that impact. You look at it in real time right there. Yeah, bike starts to go a little bit sideways, and then the front end goes sideways as well. As soon as the front end gets a little sideways, his throttle hand comes off the handlebar, and at that point he loses all his strength to hold on to the machine.
And that puts Sexton into the lead. Big moment to get that first moto win.
Yeah, just incredible job by Chase Sexton to stick with it. I mean, I'm going to tell you, Hunter Lawrence was putting him in a tough spot to where he had to perform.
It would have been tough to make that pass. Even Sexton admitted that on the podium. We go to moto number 2 here. Jason Anderson grabs the motorsport.com whole shot. Look at the Australian, Kyle Webster, 7.62.
Yeah, Anderson just squeezing out Cooper, but the Aussie making it happen. Love it. And he rode well the whole moto.
Anderson tries to get back by him, RC.
He does. He comes around the outside, keeping that speed up. Relatively easy pass, but he had the preferred line. Good thing about taking that outside and that right-hander, it sets you up to be on the inside, going to the left-hand corner.
So Anderson the leader, and then Sexton appears and makes a move on Webster.
Yeah, different pass for Sexton over Webster compared to Anderson.
And now Sexton versus Anderson for the lead.
Yeah, watch what Sexton does right here. He's going to go to the outside, keep the speed up. And what that does for him right here, it sets him up perfectly to be on the inside. Gets a little sideways coming in, no big deal. That happens in pro motocross, and that's the end of it.
Hunter Lawrence averaging about a second place start this year, but started this one around 7th. There's Jett cheering him on. He would only be able to get to 4th.
You have to wonder if his brother's wishing he could get out there and help him out. Look at that, though. Here's the man.
Well, I don't think we need to wonder. I'm sure Jett wishes he was out there, especially after watching this.
I like that number on that motorcycle.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty familiar. It's going 1-1 as well. We've seen that before.
Good job, bud.
We talking about Weigandt or are we talking about RC? I don't know.
There you go.
All right, congratulations. Chase Sexton had not won a moto at RedBud ever, even though this is his home track. He gets 2 today. Cooling him off there at the end.
There you go.
And there's the podium. Hunter Lawrence will salvage it with the 2-4 and get 3rd overall. But here's the difference. When you look at the points paid out today, that is 10 championship points more that Sexton scored than Hunter.
You know what's crazy is AP gets 2nd overall. We really didn't talk about him much. Just a solid ride.
1-2 for KTM.
Yeah, great job for that whole race team.
We have had so many races, especially when we talk Monster Energy Supercross. Chase Sexton trying to adjust the bike. 1 week they think they have it. 1 week they're back to the drawing board. And through all that, here he is holding the red plate now. And the SMX standings, when we combine Supercross and Motocross together, Jett Lawrence idle right now. Sexton might end up being the top point getter when we take the whole season.
And that is going to be absolutely huge for Chase Sexton, because I would want to go into the SMX playoff rounds as the highest #1 seed for sure and have a little cushion. You don't want to be playing catch up going into the playoff rounds. So it's going to be this is going to be a big boost for Chase Sexton and that Red Bull racing team for sure. And hey, like Ian said, they had a little they had some things change. Obviously with Jett getting there, but that's racing.
I did not realize it already happened. Sexton has already taken the measure of Jett Lawrence, and he is now the SMX World Championship leader. And to me, that just symbolizes the never giving up. I feel we had more races this year where it was frustration for Sexton and the team trying to get the bike exactly the way he wants it, and now look at this. He's on top.
Yeah, he's on top, and he's been the most consistent guy, and he's been at all the races, and that's what you got to do. Sometimes it's not always about being the fastest guy and being the most electrifying guy, and you know, a lot of people have won championships by being the most consistent.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, you can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all, so go for it.